Yo, yo, boys and girls, what is up? Welcome, welcome. On a roll with these challenges at the moment. We have had some decent challenges for sure. We had Boycah versus Size just a few days ago. Boycah versus... who do we have yesterday? Boycah versus DK Crazy yesterday. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I've been running around trying to get these games ready on time, trying to make my drink. Then what else have we had? We got Boycah versus Size, a rematch today. I saw Boycah was playing Scuba today. Just for some fun games. Boycah is on a roll. He's included in all the challenges recently. Some people are saying he's the best player at the moment. Rules for tonight. We have... Actually, I need to post the link on Game Replays, which I'll do now. What is that? 1 second, guys. I'm just going to post this. We're waiting for both players to join a game anyway. So what have we got? We've got... best of 11 again, first to win 6 games. Size versus Boycah. Game should start round about now. $50 today is the price, sponsored by RaDorR. We've got Fairplay rules, same as before, and then we've got a list of matchups. If you want to see the matchups, if you check the description in this stream, you can see all the matchups. It's all fixed, so there's no drama like yesterday. I did do it really, really quick. I literally made the post 14 minutes before the games are supposed to start, so if there's any shit maps or anything like that, then please don't blame me, but I'm in a bit of a rush. They only sorted this challenge out literally a couple of hours ago. I literally come back from work, sorted the challenge, and got the stream rolling straight away. So, yeah, a rush challenge is better than no challenge. Okay, so I'm waiting for everyone. Boycah and Size are there, both in the lobby. First matchup. AK Baloney says always make a new donation goal. Well, to be honest, I still haven't bought my 2080 Ti because I still haven't got enough money for it. The one I want is like 1,300 or 1,350 pounds. So any donations you make are probably going to go towards that. And I also want to upgrade to the latest Ryzen as well, the new AMD processor Ryzen. I'm thinking about, is it the 3950X? Something like that, yeah. I'm on about some serious upgrades on my computer. My computer and my office and everything is already worth about £6,000. But I'm looking... my new graphics card alone will be another 1,350 on top of that. So trust me, any donations that you make all go back into upgrading my computer. I literally don't spend it on anything else. Big Size in the lobby now, but yeah, I will make a new donation goal at some point. Right, first game is going to be Infantry on Forbidden Takeover. I am going to change the music as well, by the way, for the 0 hour stuff. Forbidden Takeover version 3. Going to be Infantry. Remember, it's first to win 6 games. I'm going to change the music now, 1 second. Bit of China to start off with. The Threadripper 3900X, someone said in the chat. I think, yeah, or the 3950X. I need to know what the difference is between the actual speed of them. Yeah, the actual speed of them, because some of them are better for video processing and some of them are better for actual gaming. And I do both. I play Counter-Strike pretty much on max settings, and I like it to have like a 300 FPS, which I think I almost already do at the moment. But then I also do a ton of, well, obviously streaming. I've got 3 monitors, and then I do a lot of video processing as well at quite high render settings. And I like it to be instant. I don't like leaving things overnight. I like it to like take 30 minutes and then be done. So yeah, to the people asking why do I need all this stuff? I don't actually need it. I can do with the stuff I've got, but I like to have the best. Infantry, Forbidden Takeover. Give Size a bit of a little push because people are saying he's been playing bad lately. Has he been playing bad, or has the level of players just increased recently? Boycah is at the moment, he is literally destroying everyone. Someone made a meme showing Boycah as the Grim Reaper going in all these different doors, and on the different doors with all the different experts that he's beat recently, Size and DK Crazy and everyone. And I think someone posted my door was next, or Sexy's door was next. If nobody can take him down, maybe me and Boycah need to arrange a challenge and okay, players just choosing the colours. Fast Air says, quote, Size is mental now. Yeah, the 3950X does have 16 cores, but the problem is, my motherboard at the moment was super expensive when I bought it, like, I don't know, 18 or 24 months ago. I'm sure it was like £300 or something like that. So you spend just as much on the motherboard sometimes as you do on the processor. I forgot what the point of my story was. But yeah, actually, that was it. If I upgrade to one of them Ryzens that I mentioned, then apparently, who makes mine? I think it's Asus. It's a Crosshair 6, whoever makes that. I forgot. Is it Asus? I think it's Asus. Some people are saying that they've not updated it to be compatible with those new Ryzens that I mentioned. So I think they deliberately make it not compatible, or deliberately don't release an update, because 1, that costs money, and 2, it then forces you to buy. Boycah says, go, I say test. Yeah, it forces you to buy their new motherboard, which I'm actually probably contemplating doing. I think the Crosshair Hero 8 I'm looking at. Anyway, enough about that. Let's kick off with these games. Another exciting challenge this week. We've had loads, like I said. Keep it English in the chat, guys. No flaming, no racism, no politics, no religion, none of this stuff, or you'll get muted and possibly banned. So please keep it nice in the chat. Okay, so we're on Forbidden Takeover. I have chosen these maps and matchups again, so hopefully there's no complaints. They're all fixed this time. We've got an Infantry to kick off, because someone was saying in the chat, someone on the forum, Mr. X, was saying there's not enough China games. So here we are with an Infantry. I would listen to the feedback. If anyone's got any feedback on the matchups, for future games, I will always listen. I always take note of what people are saying, so let me know. But anyway, we've got Boycah in the red with the China Infantry. In the south, Forbidden Takeover. In the north, we've got Big Size with also the China Infantry. And he is in the blue colour. Both players, I imagine, will be going for double supply. Boycah actually dropping down a barracks, first of all. Skymate says, please do your research. Your mother mod might not support it. Well, apparently it should, but it's literally the company hasn't released an update to make it compatible. Apparently it's the company themselves. Some people have managed to get it working with like dodgy versions of BIOSes and stuff like that, like beta versions, but yeah, I'm not too clued up on it, but yeah. Big Size, he always does the same thing in the Infantry. He'll always do just War Factory Barracks, very, very standard. Whereas Boycah has gone for, he's going for a Helix. From my experience, Size is pretty good in Infantry. And I've personally done a Helix against him countless times in this exact matchup. And what he'll do, he'll just do a pretty much standard outpost, which is coming now. And probably, I'm thinking a minigunner will be in the first one as well. But usually there's a few minigunners that he produces with it as well. And usually that does quite a bit of damage to the first Helix. But Boycah's actually mixed in 3 minigunners. Boycah straight away is looking like just a build order win here. There's no minigunners, which is weird from Size. Usually you would see a few minigunners. He's not expecting a Helix at all. Boycah's going the long way round. He's not actually going straight in. This is going to delay him a little bit. Helix does move very, very fast. Someone was saying in version 3 of this map, the train was removed. That's probably right. I haven't seen the train yet. Helix is coming through now. Size has spotted it, but there's no minigunner in there. I didn't see one go in. Size will now be frantically trying to make a minigunner. He's sending one over, but I think this is a little bit too little too late. That war factory is going to get closed down. Even if a flamer comes out of there, this is going to be too much damage because Boycah is just going to unload everything. Unless there's an assault troop crawler, I can't really see. Oh, there is an assault troop crawler. That's so painful. That is so painful. Maybe if Boycah hadn't moved, if he'd have stayed firing at it, would that have gone down? If he'd included one more tank hunter in there instead of a minigunner, would that have gone down? Little tiny things like that. But Size is off to an amazing start now. Size did take a long while to accept, so maybe Size was 100% focusing. But that assault troop crawler, literally, literally saved Size the day. So Boycah's looking in a very bad position here. The Flamer's going to apparently get in. Size does look like he's tryharding. I'm going to take credit for that. I did say to him I want to see some A-game. Size looking in a very, very strong position. Boycah is holding on, but there is loads of miniguns here, and that's just going to mow everything down for Boycah. Flamer's coming in to chase this away. Behind this, Size is going for double war factory. MiGs are out. Size, to me, is looking on point. But mind you, would I be saying that if that assault troop crawler was a second too late? Size taking out the Flamer there before it does get to it. Everything's going Size's way so far. He has definitely killed more units. He's killed 16. Boycah's only killed 5. Boycah's complaining about the troop crawler. I have to agree. Literally seconds decided that game. Yeah, man, the rule is English only in the chat. Because whenever you type in a different language, we don't know what you're saying. And some people are typing insults in Arabic and stuff. I have to translate it. I find out it's an insult. And then I have to mute people. I don't want to be translating. Everyone understands English is the universal language, so that is why. But everything here is going Size's way. Size has got all the tech buildings on the left. That's being the oils and the artillery platform. This is not looking good for Boycah. I probably would have already quit by now after that. Really, really bad start, especially after losing this supply. But Boycah likes to fight to the death. Got a barracks on the right hand side. Assault Troop Corner now here for Boycah, and Boycah's hanging in there. I would like to see size expand a little bit faster, like to that supply there. You can, well, actually the train's gone, so you can build it wherever you want. Someone said, why have I turned off the game music? I actually haven't. Well, I play it from a Windows Media Player file because I've gotten rid of the copyrighted songs, because there's a load of copyrighted songs in 0 Hour, and if you play it on YouTube, you get copyright striked. So that's the reason. So I take the copyrighted striked ones out and play it for a media file. That's why. Size is looking really, really on point. Boycah seems to have expanded to the right, but the dozer there has been taken out. Boycah's now on 2,000. Size of 3,000. GG thrown down. That's quite a quick game, actually. Only 6 minutes in. And Size takes game number 1. Welcome to Remsky, by the way. Welcome to the channel. Game number 2 will be Stealth versus Tank on Frozen Ruins. So that is Frozen Ruins. It's Stealth versus Tank, and Size goes Stealth first. So Boycah knows about the troop crawler. He agrees if you just put one more tank hunter inside of the helix, and instead of one minigunner, the helix would have been ready faster for a start because the tank hunter produces quicker. Also, the helix going across the map. Remember me saying it's going the long way? So these tiny little things, I think, decided that match. Fast Air says only GLA music is copyrighted. No, that's wrong. There is definitely loads of China ones copyrighted, and I think there's a couple of USA ones, but I might be wrong. But GLA and China definitely. So Size off to a good start here. SM Tasking says I give free advice. Well, it might be advice, but it's not going to help him in this series because there's no more Infamous coming up, so... I'm not helping any players, I'm just discussing what could have happened, but he agrees though. He knew it literally in 0.5 seconds. So if that helix had gone straight across the map, I said it at the beginning, he's going the long way around. If he literally went straight across the map, that troop crawler would not have got out in time. Any predictions for this next matchup? Stealth vs Tank is one of my favourite to watch. Some of the best replays of all time have been on Stealth vs Tank. I think Boycah's psyching himself up. He knows Size is bringing his A game this time. Nick Pine says, Spekovic want to train some for you to something Dominator on next World Series. Just waiting for size to accept. But yeah, we're already up to a quick 1-0. We're on the only a few minutes in. 6 minutes in total, that one game. Okay, kicking off with game number 2. So we've got Boycah on the right side of Frozen Ruins. He is in the Cyan with the tank general. And then on the left hand side we've got Big Size with the blue. Actually, yeah, they've changed colour now. Boycah was red before. He's with blue GLA stealth. So let's see what's going to happen in this matchup. This is Frozen Ruins. There is a load of supplies on this map. Bottom left down here, there's also a tower. There's a few supplies like here that you could argue not worth building. Anything for. There's actually 3 there though. Only 1 there, so it's probably better for USA. Loads of supplies in the middle. Supplies over there as well. Supplies in the corner. There are quite a few there in the corner, as are down the bottom left. There's oil in the corner and oil down there, and there's these little ridge things as well. But yeah, the middle is a hotly contested part of this map. So we have got Size with 2 tunnels in the middle. This one's a little bit more aggressive, but they're both kind of in the middle. Size's first technical is out. We've got a supply for him at the bottom left with no tunnel. Now a defensive tunnel here. Quite a decent position. You don't really want to be building it in there because anything that's going to come is going to come from there anyway. Size's first technical coming in. This looks like a potential terror attack. Yeah, it is going to hit the power. So Boycah's going to be a little bit harassed, but there is a gap there. I think the gap's going to stop that actually. Oh, the attack RPG does escape just. Size looking on point so far. Everything in these games so far have gone his way. He's hit the power there. Okay, his tech RPG has been chased away, but now Size is going to feel a little bit more pressure. I'm not sure that popping the RPGs out was the right decision. Potentially a bad one. Size is now out with 2 quads, and I don't know if that's going to be able to beat the Flamer. Someone in the chat said, how do you get those 2 tanks? You can't. They're actually dead shells, I think. Just carcasses of a... of some units. That Flamer is killing its own gap. This is not going Boycah's way very much so far. There's 2 units gone down. I think he might take out this... I think he might take out that tunnel, and he is expanding as well, so... Not too bad for Boycah so far, but the thing is... Where's Size's... Oh, there's the Size's worker. The Size thought about expanding with another tunnel there. But instead he's dropping one more defensively because he feels the pressure coming this side. There is that tech RPG that's going to pop open that, and now there's a hijacker. That's really, really well played for Size. I don't know if it's me, it just seems more on point than the last few games. Oh, tech RPG does get burst open, and there's a Flamer as well as the RPG. He's probably going to take out that gap. I think he could have taken that out. Oh, he is going to take it out anyway with the RPGs. Not much is going Boycah's way this game is looking all Size. Boycah's now under a little bit of pressure here at the north. There is an outpost there, but it's not going to do much against the RPGs and the quads. Size expanding here, but is that a little bit too premature, bearing in mind that he's under a bit of pressure here? We'll soon see. Then again, you could actually say Boycah's expansion over here was a little bit too soon, because now that's built, that's 2,100, 2,700 with the mines invested there. Bearing in mind there's 2 trucks and the mines and the actual building itself. So yeah, Size is looking pretty strong. He's doing a pretty good hold in the middle. He's gonna... Oh, the Flamer's coming in, but is he gonna hit the mines though? I think he'll know the mines are there. Yeah, he knows the mines are there, but he's gonna use the Flamer actually to combat this attack of Boycah. Boycah's attack has all been stopped so far. Size's quads though, a few of them are going down, but Size also has the oil now in the top left. He doesn't have that repair depot, which I think also is very, very good. I don't know where quite the rebel is. But Boycah, oh no, I thought Boycah had that bottom left. Sorry, bottom right. He has got a supply here now, which will only just pay for itself because there's about 3,000, yeah, 3,750 there, I think. Boycah's got plenty of flamers out, but he is also in a bit of a predicament here because he just cannot collect from there. Also, you might argue that you might want to build more than 2 trucks there. You could probably build like maybe 3 or 4 trucks, and it probably will get you some money faster. Size's defense so far has proved pretty good indeed. Lost a few RPGs there, I think. I don't think any quads. Size does have loads of quads. Palace is incoming as well. Working building a tunnel on top of the mountain. A little bit brave. There is a gap straight away there for Boycah. That's going to deny it. Propaganda center has been built in a bit of a vulnerable place. There is a sneaky tunnel here. Boycah doesn't know that's there yet, but he can't see any part of this map. So for all he knows, there could be a few tunnels there. But Boycah dropping down a gap there. That's pretty nice, actually. Maybe a little bit closer, actually, just to stop any units getting through to the oil. But I suppose better to be safe than greedy. I don't know, I just prefer it a little bit closer. There actually might be quite good. He's built neutron mines, very rare to see that. Boycah's now pushing forward. He's having a little bit of success actually. He's building a defensive bunker here. And Boycah for now, it's causing a little bit of damage. But I just feel that tunnel there is going to pop and take out that flamer. Surely, yeah, it is. Waste of a flamer there, in my opinion. So yeah, Boycah's having a bit more success. He's trying to long distance collect now from here. I think they're just automatically going over here actually, but Size has got a tunnel here already. That's annoying for Boycah. You could potentially say this is not a great map for tank. It is really wide open, so you could say favors GLA. But I do think overall tank versus stealth is quite balanced if played perfect. Because the GLA stealth has the mobility, can pop in and out of tunnels all over the place. But tank is really, really good in head-on engagements. Size can lose some quads there. Lost 3 there to 1 or 2 flamers, it looks like. Very, very nice. Napalm is essential. I would like to see maybe Boycah get MiGs, but I don't know if he has the money for it. There is a worker there that flamer is ignoring. The 2 battle buses out now for Size. Spending all his money. Size close to losing his battle buses there with the flame wall, but I think the buses are actually going to escape. It just needs to go back inside of there and heal. Little tip with the battle buses: if you force fire the ground and near the tunnel and then go inside of the tunnel, the buses will continue to fire outside of the tunnel whilst you're inside of it. Little glitch. You could probably say it's cheating or a bug, so you might want to do it in a competitive game. Although I'm pretty sure it's not in any fair play rules. Maybe it needs to be looked at. I know the thing, and I would do it sometimes, but I can just never remember to do it, or my bus is about to die and I haven't quite got the little bit of extra micro to do it because it could risk losing the actual battle bus itself. But yeah, it's a little tip. This quad's on a rampage, it's just chasing everything away. Unusual for a quad to be chasing down a gap, but in that case it was vetted up. Boycah's now going for... Is he going for MiGs or is he going for a Helix? It looks like he's going for a Helix. Is that the greatest thing to do against the stealth that's going to be making loads of quads? And especially when you've got that quad in the field that's already proven itself. Flamer has been taken out over there. Battle Bus and Jarman proving to be really, really strong against tank once again. Boycah's now up against 3 battle buses, and the Helix is nowhere in sight just yet. Side's creeping forward with his tunnels. There is a load of RPGs here though, so 1 battle bus I think is going to go down at least, actually, maybe even 2. Yeah, but whoa, actually that one's gone down completely. Where's the Jarman? Oh, the Jarman's here. Oh, is he going to snipe the Helix? Oh, that would have been epic if he sniped the Helix. I think you can. When it's landed, you can snipe it. It just wasn't fast enough then. That battle bus is going to get chased away. I just think Boycah's taking too much damage here. Boycah's putting up a decent fight. It's just not quite good enough. Size on 2,300. It's got a flamer captured for himself. He's still collecting here. Hasn't built too many workers there because there's not that many supplies there. Another tip for the GLA tunnel, by the way, is when you get a TNT placed on you from like a... Actually, I think it works with the Colonel Burton as well. But with like a tank in there, when that places it on top of the battle bus or a technical or whatever, if you go back inside of the tunnel will take the damage as long as you stay inside of the tunnel rather than the actual unit itself. So you can save everything, basically. Okay, so that capture building... Sorry, the repair building is finally captured now for Boycah. His repair building is not captured, though. Interesting, because he did have a rebel. Well, I don't know where the hell the rebel's gone. Besides, is building a tunnel now down the bottom right. Yo, RaDorR, welcome to the stream, by the way. Thank you for sponsoring these games. I agree with you. Size is looking on point so far. Let's see how he deals with the other matchup, though, because Infantry, I think a 0.5 second delay from Boycah decided the game. And now I think Stealth has the advantage on this particular map against Tank, so it'd be interesting to see if he's able to win the reverse as well. That will be particularly impressive if he's able to win both, because Size's tank is also formidable. So we'll see how that goes. Boycah is still hanging in there. One of Boycah's trucks has been sniped. That's annoying for Boycah. Well, actually, it's not that annoying really, because he's there's only 1,200. There's only 1,200 left, and the truck's not got any supplies on the back of it. So that tower probably would have been nice for Boycah. He had the Lotus anyway. Not sure where the Lotus has gone now. Size is on 1 black market, or 2 black markets now. Still collecting from the bottom left. Still got the oil at the top left. Somehow that got stopped. I'm not quite sure how that was. But Boycah is still very much in this. He is doing very, very well. There's a few times where I thought Boycah's lost already, but actually Boycah is definitely hanging in there. Gat cannon going down. Now this is going to be interesting. Is Size going to walk on the... Oh no! He now Size knows because he hit the power. I was hoping the neutron mines would come into play. I wanted to see some neutron mine action and see Size's reaction. But yeah, because he hit the power plant. Oh, but is Size going to remember that that's on the power? Is he going to think that's on the power, or is he going to think it... Ah, no, he knows it's on the supply. The explosions there give it away. But I was hoping we would see some neutron mine action, because that is very, very rare for neutron mines to be built and then for them to actually pay off. Usually you see it in like DEF CON FFAs. That's where you normally see it. But yeah, unfortunately for Boycah, not in this one. Battle Bus and Flamer from Size, and that is bad news for Boycah. Boycah's got 3 Helixes out though, and a load of GATs and ECMs. So actually if the Helixes come in now, yeah, they should be able to take this out. I would now move the ECMs forward. That's a Battle Bus taken out. That's bad news for Size. Size has picked off a Helix zone, got the bounty, so he did get the money from that. He's on 10k, man. He's on 10k. There is something here, which is the sneaky worker. I have no idea where that came from. Big pop from Size. This is looking pretty good from Size. I would love to be in his position right now in this particular matchup. I would not really like to be in Boycah's. Boycah is, well, Size has got the upgrades. Actually, he doesn't need that. If he just uses Rebel, he wouldn't need the repair function because you get it for free with that depot. But I mean, we're splitting hairs here. He's got the upgrades. That's more important. It's better than not getting the upgrades at all, which is what I see a lot of players do. Flamer goes down there from Boycah. Size's army is going to be pretty hard to stop unless it's like some epic mines and EMP. He's not going to have mines or EMP. Helix is coming in. This is going to be GG. They've got AP ammo quads, so they literally just, all the Helixes are going to go down. There's a Flamer out. This is a little bit ambitious, though. There's a battle bus attack down the bottom right. Boycah is getting torn apart towards the 15th minute, 14th, 15th minute of this game. Size also has 13k. You might be wondering why is he floating 13k. It's simply because he does not need to spend it. With these few units microed really well, why do you need to go home and build some markets and stuff that are only going to cause you to probably fall behind in the game? I mean, if you can just micro these correctly, Size has won. That was an epic display from Size. Really, really well played, and takes it to a 2-0. So is Size doing a comeback from his loss to Boycah the other day? It's looking pretty positive for him so far. 2-0 for Size. Now it will be interesting to see if Size can win the reverse, because they've got to reverse the reverse spots. Same armies, but just reverse armies. Exactly the same as before, but switched. So we'll see how that goes. USA Bruce said a carpet bomb would have been good. Yeah, carpet bomb would have been good, but yeah, I agree with you. With tank, you need level 5 to get the carpet. You could have used mines, artillery, and a tank drop, but against battle buses, pretty much none of that is going to be very good. Fast Air says, why did he make Elix and not MiGs? Well, buses, as you saw, Helixes wreck battle buses, whereas so do MiGs. I mean, you can do either or, really. I prefer to go MiGs, to be honest, but it's expensive, though, to get a load of MiGs. They're $1,600 each. Plus, you're going to want the $1,000 upgrade, the armor upgrade. Right, predictions. Is Size going to go 3 doses, or is he just going to do 2 doses? Sorry, not the 3 doses. What? It might actually go 3 doses, but is he going to do 3 supplies, 1 war factory? Or is he going to do 2 supplies, 2 war factories? That's what I'd be thinking if I was tank now. I like to put myself in their shoes and see how I would think, and then see how they do it. If you want to learn as well, 0 Hour, when you're watching replays, pause, think what you would do, and then watch what someone else does. That's a good way of learning. Got tank with the big size with tank with the blue on the right side of Frozen Ruins, and on the left side we've got Boycah with the red. He's back to red now. Maybe that means he's going to be on fire now with the GLA stealth. You could say GLA is one of Boycah's strongest armies, or out of the 3 factions at least. People are saying that Boycah's... Yeah, this is what I was on about. Is he going to do... Is this going to be a second war factory here? Or I think he's going to send that dozer all the way over here and then do a second war factory. Oh, no, he's going to do it straight away. Okay, fair enough. Interesting. Very interesting. This is probably not going to go well for Size, just based on the build order and what units we've got on the screen. Microed correctly, Boycah's worker here should not be going down. So... let's see. And also, is Boycah going to do a hijacker? Because if it's a hijacker and that's a flamer, Size is screwed from the game straight away. There is a terrorist here as well. That's going to annoy the trucks. Although Boycah's going to lose some workers there. This is interesting how Size reacts here. What's he going to do? Terrorist is frozen for a second. That's bad for Size. There's a terrorist here as well, and a hijacker. People are saying they can't hear the music, so... yeah, tell me if the sounds are alright. I think the sounds should be alright. People say my voice is too loud, but I prefer my voice to be too loud rather than be drowned out by some of the stuff on here. You want to be able to hear me. Well, I think anyway. Hijack is going to get inside this gap, or is he going to wait for the flamer? I think he's going to wait to see what comes out. If it's a flamer, he goes for that. If it's a outpost, he goes straight for the gap. Oh, there's an outpost coming now, so Boycah needs to move. He needs to move fast. Oh, man, what a waste. What an absolute waste from Boycah. Why would he... Oh, that's why. He's waiting for that, but just unfortunate for him that the outpost comes in time. It's a shame. Boycah's now... Oh, Boycah's... That's a fake. That's a fake, and he's just spamming... Oh, no, it's not a fake. This is not looking good. Feel that hijacking decision. It's cost him a little bit here. Size actually went over there to produce another supply, but has changed his mind. Boycah's now under a bit of pressure. Tech RPG from Boycah, and the dozer does survive on 0. Oh, that's really close to the mines, though. Okay, he just does save it for the time being. Size's aggression is going to continue, and I have a feeling that supply or Boycah's main base is going to go down. Them two flamers are pretty strong. Okay, Boycah's gone into that hut at the top right. He's trying to dozer hunt Size. Size has got a 0 HP dozer, and I'm not sure that is the way to beat Size. That's just going to make Size angry and spam a load. I don't think that's the way forward. This tech is a little bit low as well. He's going to go for the dozer. It doesn't even need the RPGs, really. But Size is just 100% focused on killing Boycah anyway. So, I mean, is that going to make all that much of a difference? Because it's pretty much his supply here is going to go down. Okay, that tunnel's going to get up. Okay, Boycah's going to kill these trucks. He could get a super tech now. He is going to get a super tech. He's going to get a super tech. And that's going to be pretty hard for Size to deal with. He's going to have to escape from there now. Boycah's lost his second supply, though, so he's going to be on 1 supply for probably the remainder of this game, unless he builds a sneaky supply somewhere else, maybe at the top right. So yeah, Size is now dozeless, and he's 2 trucks down. Boycah's supply down. Whose position would you rather be in? I probably would still rather be in Boycah's position, because this super tech is... Yo, Abdul, thank you very much, man. All the best to you as well. Thanks very much for the donation. Much appreciate it. Yeah, Boycah in this super tech. Size is going to spot that, because this outpost here... there's a load of quads out. This is not looking good for Size all of a sudden. This is a massive, massive engagement here from Boycah. If I was Boycah, I'd stealth that at the top right as well, so Size definitely can't find it. Although I think it probably has been spotted. The terrain here is a little bit annoying, but it doesn't seem to be affecting things at the top. Boycah just needs to make that RPG... Sorry, the super tech survive, not the RPG. Well, he needs to make the RPG survive as well. But any damage that Size takes on this War Factory cannot be healed because he does not have a dozer. So the War Factory is taking quite a beating. Size is now trying to flame from a very long distance, but it's not quite getting the workers, not quite causing any damage. Boycah is now at the top right. This is looking very, very bad for Size. Boycah's played it a little bit lame here, I feel. Gone for the dozer hunt, but I mean, it's part of the game if Size is going to be careless with his dozers. Well, I suppose he wasn't careless. Boycah deliberately went and found him, but either way, if it gets you to win, it's part of the game. But Boycah's main base is now under attack. Boycah's spending all of his money, as you probably should at this point in the game. This super tech is literally Boycah's key to winning the game. Size is still only collecting on 1 truck, although he's only on 1 War Factory anyway, so not a massive, massive deal. Boycah does not have anything else anywhere else on the map, apart from that top right. But there's a flamer there. It could just go there and probably kill it. So Boycah's living on the edge here a little bit, I feel. It's got $91. Now, what is he going to go and attack? There is a outpost here and a GAT. So Boycah's got to have superb micro here. Super micro. The super tech is going to get it. It's gone down because of the invisible unit. He's going to go for the war factory. He's going to keep hitting it. But this suddenly does not look good for Boycah. Losing that super tech was a massive error. Really, because that stealth outpost has got it. So Boycah's going to be left in this top right corner now. Of course, Size doesn't know where all of Boycah's buildings are. Boycah's actually going to show some more aggression. He's not just going to sit around waiting. He's actually going to go for the attack. That, I actually really like that. Rather than just sitting back and waiting for the attack to come to you, which is going to lose in the game, he's actually going to go and apply some pressure of his own. Only the supply is going to go down, though. Power still exists. There is no barracks. No... oh, there's the barracks. It's going to get picked off. He needs to escape with a worker and start building a base somewhere else. That's what's going to help him win. Maybe even dropping down like 50 tunnels here now. And just trying to hold on against this one war factory. Potentially we're going to be in for a bit of a weird ending here. If Size can't close it out here, there's going to be loads of tunnels drop down, I would imagine. There is a worker is going to escape for Boycah down to the bottom right. But there is a truck there. Size might see that. Size might just see it. There's another worker trying to escape, but that's going to go down. Now Boycah he's got 4k, so he could be dropping down more tunnels, but he's not doing it just yet. That worker is going to escape. I don't think Size... oh, no, you don't want to build it near the truck. Why is he building it near the truck? Just go a little bit further away. Size is surely going to see that now. There's a massive red barracks on the map. Ah, you see? I think that's cost Boycah the game, you know? I really do. That could have escaped and built something. Built a hijacker or something. Maybe could have won in the game. But now... in a weird bit of situation. Size has not killed the worker, though. He has forgotten about it for the time being, and he is going to attack into Boycah's base instead. I wonder if Boycah's going to be able to hold against this. That flamer there is going to cause the majority of the damage, but is he going to stealth that? Is he going to build a hijacker? Boycah's losing his main base. He's going to lose all of his tunnels as well. There is a hijacker out now. What's the hijacker going to get? This is not looking good for Boycah. I feel like making that barracks there was a mistake. Going down... oh, I suppose there is a RPG here. Boycah's going to reveal his hijacker. That's all been cleared out. The barracks is going down. Boycah's trying to hold on. Yeah, I don't think this is Boycah's game somehow. I also think he lost a couple of quads inside the tunnel, because when the last tunnels got destroyed, he's rebuilding the tunnel now. But correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think the quads survive. Hijacker goes down. Size is basically on 4k.
I will work.
Boycah. Why did he start building that barracks so soon? And the worker's being chased by an RPG in a gap. Rest in peace. Pretty sure there's no quads in there, otherwise he would have popped it out by now. He might just be playing until Size disconnects or something, but I mean, I'm the host and I'm pretty sure Boycah's lost this game. GG from Boycah, well played to Size. He's gone 3-0 up. Size looking fully on point at the moment, but I feel like Boycah's dozer hunt strategy was kind of a little bit desperate. Next game is going to be Tank Mirror on Rising of the Legend. Quite a new map that you may or may not have seen. Anyone, because a few people messaged me since the last stream saying they wanted some maps, like they wanted that make map. If you join my Discord channel and message me or message one of the guys there, or check out the useful info section on there. You will find it. It might not be in the useful info section, actually. I might need to update that. But if you message me, I will give you the link to it. "70% of the people in the chat are Russian," says Nick Pine. Nah, I don't think so, actually. I don't think 70% of people that are watching are Russians. Actually, the majority of viewers on my videos are from the US, and then Germany, and then the UK. I have a percentage from Russia, but 70% is not Russian. Okay, this is a map by CNCHD called Rising of the Leyend. Spelt wrong on purpose, because I think that's how Gem Master spelled it. Or someone spelled it wrong and called it Leyend, and then that's just kind of caught on. Yusuf says, "Why don't I play some background music?" We have got some background music. It's the at the moment it's the GLA music. Can you not hear? Boycah wants to test, so this is just going to be a test. This is just a test, but I might as well introduce the map at the moment. You've got a supply here, and then the other side you've got a supply here and supply here, so 2 supplies for each. Then you've got the oil, safe oil for each. You've also got a 3rd supply up here on this little ridge. Little island in there, tropical island. Don't know if you can combat drop some stuff on there, maybe you can. You've got this weird part up here. And then you've got a big wide open kind of fighting area up here, but it's in the shape of a shield. If you look on the mini-map, you've got the shape of a shield. Boycah seems to be playing seriously, whereas I think Size thinks it's a test. So what the hell is Boycah doing? Okay, he is just testing. You got this weird artillery thing that's caught in the hill there. I think it is capturable.
You have been defeated.
Semtaskin says Leyend is the pronunciation, is a reference to the pronunciation of Stanislaw. Okay, well I need to get with the times then. Yeah, I didn't know that. Just waiting for Size to rejoin. Rohan says everyone's clueless. It's Rengo the Leyend. Actually, yeah, Rengo does spell legend Leyend, I think. I think he's from Argentina. Rengo Leyend. Yeah, I haven't seen Rengo for a while, you know. Rengo was actually pretty good. I think he lagged a bit, but he was actually pretty good. Him, Rengo, and what was his clanmate's name? Riff Rengo and Riff something. Forgot his mate's name, but they were actually pretty good together. They weren't like amazing players, but they were pretty solid. We've got Boycah in the left-hand side of Rising of the Leyend, with Boycah on the red China tank, and this right-hand side we've got Big Size with the blue China tank. Quite a unique map. You've got these pockets of water here, and more water here. You've got the sounds of the waves. Let's have some China music this time. Since we've got a China mirror. So we've got a tank mirror. Yeah, we've got 3 supplies for both players, really. We've got these 2 here, and then this one up here. I imagine both players will go for double war factory. FM says I'm Russian too, I just don't know it. Man, I've always been wondering what I was. Thanks for that. 2 perfect supply placements from Boycah. A little bit of truck movement, but not very much. 2 absolutely perfect supply placements from Size. Bit of an awkward spot for his war factory here. You could argue, actually... no, it's not imbalanced, I don't think. It's definitely different terrain on both sides. But I'm not sure if it's imbalanced or not. We've got an outpost coming straight across the map. Boycah's going to feel a little bit of pressure there, but there is a flamer just going straight through the middle. That literally could go straight to Size's base and just flame everything. Outpost is going to meet outpost here, and Size's outpost is going to turn back. There is a Battlemaster going towards the middle now, but if Boycah's flamer just goes straight through the middle, pretty sure that's going to be able to kill something. He's going towards the Battlemaster though. This is a big mistake from Boycah. There's another flamer coming in as well. Size actually going for a barracks. Outpost at the top there for Boycah. This flame is going to... well, I was going to say get in, but no, it's not actually. It's not going to actually do anything. Size with some on-point defense so far. Size looking to bunker off this side down here, I would say. He's making some RPGs to go down there, or tank hunters rather, and then he's going to bunker it off. And then maybe he's just going to focus his efforts towards the north, where Boycah has got inside the bunker there. There is a bunker there right at the top as well. Size is showing some aggression through the middle, and that Battlemaster for Boycah is going to go down. Size's gameplay on everything so far is looking completely on point. Boycah's got all his Battlemasters down here. It's expanded to a 3rd supply faster than Size. Size is now building it. Boycah now building a barrack, so both players probably looking to bunker off this bottom side because it's quite a good choke point to bunker off. But Size actually has got the propaganda center faster. Boycah's going to be able to clear this up in his base. Battlemaster going down. Gat going down for Size. There is an outpost in now as well. Maybe he's going to pick off one of Boycah's dozers. Place the TNT on the Battlemaster. That Battlemaster is 100% dead. That is unsavable. Going to chase the flamer away, but the flamer knows that is on a timer, and quite rightly goes down. There's a flamer in the middle for Size. If you're enjoying these challenges, by the way, remember to smash the like button. Let me know that you're enjoying these challenges. Then 3 this week, which is actually pretty good. I was trying to make some more for the weekend, but some players you ask to do a challenge and they're like, I'm not playing. If there's no money involved, I'm not playing. Okay, so you're not going to play an amazing you're not going to play an amazing game to prove you're one of the best players because there's not $20 on the line or whatever, right? Okay. So Boycah actually showing a little bit of aggression. Through the middle. This is an awkward choke point because that is not very wide at all, but either way Boycah is coming through the middle. Lotus is now out for Size. Propaganda center going down for Boycah. One unit going down there for Boycah, and Size is going to chase Boycah away for the time being. Size is now coming through, but I feel this is going to be easily defendable by Boycah because he's got the concave as soon as Size goes through, and he's got a lot of units that don't fire, by the way. The ECMs, yeah, sure, they disabled stuff, but they've also got to go in to allow the units behind them to fire, so in the process of that, they're going to lose a lot of stuff. Size is back in now with some more aggression. And another TNT placed down on the tank hunters, and I think... Oh no, he is going to get down. I thought that was a Battle Master for some reason. Thought he was going to place another TNT down here. Boycah's own Lotus is now out, but Size has got a pretty formidable army at the top. Boycah has 2, but Size just got more ECMs. Yeah, it's literally more ECMs versus more Battle Masters. I think I prefer Boycah's mix a little bit better. Less ECMs and more Battle Masters. But ECMs are still good though because they're fast. I think they're $700, just like the Battle Master. But they're only Vet 1, whereas a Battle Master is Vet 2, so a Battle Master has more HP. Obviously, can fire back. And self-heal as well, because it is Vet 2. So Boycah's forming a line of defense for the time being. I think Boycah's army outright now is more stronger because it's got the Battle Masters in the mix. Size actually stealing Boycah's money. But I think it was probably better for... actually, I don't know if Size could have done anything because that outpost would have revealed it anyway. I think that Lotus was kind of trapped, so Size just did what he could. Maybe waiting would have been a better option. Size, I saw he's going for a Helix behind this. There is three GATs in the mix, though. There's a GAT down here as well. Boycah's playing super defensive at the moment. I think he can just attack into this, though, and he will win, but no doubt Size will just move away. Size's money has now been stolen. And the Helix has been revealed. That's very important for Boycah. So now he'll just mix in a couple more ECMs, couple more GATs. And that will render the Helixes pretty much useless unless Size can strategically take out the GATs. Helix is ready though. Boycah's deciding to push, and this is bad news for Size because actually he's going to lose a load of stuff here. There's loads of ECMs. Well, actually, I say loads. Only 3 there, 4 or 5 there. Boycah is now pushing this back. Artillery platform was captured for Size. Artillery coming in and the mines. Mines might take out a couple of GATs, or at least it's damaged 1 at least. Artillery coming in. It's going to hit the propaganda center and probably kill the dozer as well. Decent hit. That's a really decent hit. Yeah, really nice. That's 3,000 worth of damage from level 1 artillery. Really nice. Size dropping down a bunker at the top. This artillery platform is really annoying. Artillery now coming in for Boycah and the mines? Yeah, mines coming in here. Oh, he's walked back over the mines. He didn't beacon him. He's losing his units to the mines. He's lost 2 GATs there. That's important because the Helixes, which are here now, there's 2. Mine's been deployed right outside of there. The bunker's been artilleried. 2 flamers just walked straight through the middle and flamed down the airfield. Bad news for Boycah. More XP for Size. Actually, Boycah's ahead in terms of XP. Boycah's killed more. Boycah's killed 28. Size 21. Is that just because Size has been more and more aggressive? I feel like Boycah's got the edge here because I'm not convinced that these Helixes are going to do that much. Does Boycah know there's 3 though? There's not enough GATs in this army. There is not enough GATs. So when there's an engagement, what Size is going to be thinking is Size is going to want to take down GATs. There's only 2 in this army. It's very important that Boycah sees these Helixes soon, so he mixes in some more GATs. He knows something's up because he's got another GAT there at the back of his base. These Helixes now are going to reveal himself. Boycah's going to see that because the outpost has an insane vision. Oh, I don't know if he did see it though. I don't think he was paying attention down there. That artillery platform is annoying because he's going to chip away at these weak units. He's actually targeting the GAT and the ECM. Oh, but there's only 2 GATs here, and one of them's quite near the front. Ah, where are the helixes? The helixes are here. They're coming in now. The trucks have been taken out. Boycah, what are you doing, man? There's only 2 GATs. There's only 2. There is helixes. There is a helix here and ECMs though, so maybe. Okay. He's taking out one. That's amazing. From just the 2 GATs that are there, he's already taken out one, and he's revealed the helixes now as well. Boycah has not rebuilt his trucks, but he does have a better army and is winning this engagement. This tower is still really, really annoying. I think he can just click on it and kill it. I don't think it's indestructible because it's in the mountain here, something. I think he can just kill it. Why is he not killing it? I mean, it's not doing much to his army anyway. He's a pretty strong army. But it would just be good to kill it. I don't know if he... Can he not kill it? Can he literally not kill it? I don't know. Maybe the helix is going to try. The helix probably better stay back for a bit because this GAT here will still cause insane damage to it. Boycah's just choosing to ignore the artillery platform and just charge straight ahead. Maybe you just can't kill it. That's weird. Maybe he just wants to kill Size right now, but there's not enough GATs. There's only 1 GAT here, and that 1 GAT is getting taken out. So Size is just going to come in now, and that's GG. I can't see how is Boycah going to save that army. There is another helix here from... This is Boycah's helix. EMP has EMP'd Size's own stuff. 1 helix has been taken out. So sacrifice the helix for helix. There's a GAT coming now. So actually Boycah's saving the majority of this army. I thought it would be GG, but the army would be cleared up. But Boycah used his helix with the ECM underneath to take out one of Size's helix. And the EMP is actually... Oh, man. Whose Lotus is that? That's Boycah's Lotus, I think. Certainly looking good for Boycah now. Really, really looking good for Boycah. I think Size's mistake was the helixes. I don't like going helixes in this matchup. But that said, though, he's back in with the helixes. Oh, there is loads of GATs, so there's so many GATs coming now. Something coming in. I think that's mines again because the EMP's already been deployed. Boycah is now also level 5, so... Actually, maybe that was Boycah's EMP. This is EMP. This is Size's EMP. So that was Boycah's EMP before. I got mistaken. Now the helix is going to come in. They've EMP'd all of the GATs. And now there's 3 helixes from Boycah. This is insane, an insane battle. The GATs are all going to be taken out. There's an ECM going over there with Boycah's helixes. As the helixes move away, they don't take the damage. Size has made a nuke missile. Is that a mistake? Because he's losing the game. Was making a nuke a wrong decision. There is a carpet coming in now. He's going to take out the GATs. Both... Oh, 1 GAT escapes. There is mines there, though, so that other GAT is in trouble. Is that the last dozer? I think it is. Boycah's taking out that. The mines on the command center causing crazy damage. Battlemaster's only just surviving. Another wave for Boycah coming in now. He is mined out there. He's mined out there. Mined out there. Both players have got a safe foil though. Nuke missiles 2 minutes 40 away. Pretty sure Boycah's EMP is going to be ready soon. Carpet coming in. Level 3 artillery, it looks like. It's going to hit probably there, I think. Carpet coming in as well. Size is taking a massive, massive beating here. That supply does just survive. Battlemaster versus GAT. Size's unit's going to go down there very, very easily. But there's another helix now out for Size. And these Battlemasters are now in danger. There is another helix out for Boycah. Going to be helix versus helix again. But with the ECM, Boycah's helix should win. Technically. But with the correct micro, the other helix can still win. But has Boycah got any money for GATs now? He's just... So it's going to be helix micro versus helix micro. Boycah does have a Lotus. There is a nuke missile about to... Well, not about to fire, but it's 2 minutes away. There's mines there though, and all these helices are taking massive, massive damage. Tank mirror always results in decent games. So when the players are evenly matched and it goes long, they always result in really decent games. EMPs usually decide a lot of it. Lotus is going to capture the nuke. Oh, that's annoying for size. He really wanted to fire that nuke. GG. GG friend down who's building another war factory. Really, really well played from Boycah. Let me know what in the chat as well. What do you think about that map and that matchup on that map? Because people saying recently I've been picking bad maps. But in my opinion, that was an absolutely epic game. Okay, it's not super epic as the epic map we had on that Liquid Gold the other day. But that was a really decent game. People should let me choose the maps and matchups more often. Right, what's next? What is next is a good question. We've got Stealth versus Inf on ButterbroT. Boycah is Stealth first. You may be thinking, what is ButterbroT? Well, I'm going to show you what ButterbroT is. Maybe, anyway, let's see. It's not ButterbroT. Right, while they're joining, I'm going to get a drink as well, so I'll be right back. 30 seconds, just making a quick drink whilst they're joining. Okay, guys, I'm back. Apologise for that. Next map is going to be ButterbroT T. I've seen Size plays this map once before, so he does know it, but it was a while ago. It's not one of the ranked maps. But in my opinion, it's pretty decent. Okay, slight connection issue there. Let's wait for Boycah to rejoin. I think Boycah might have loaded in that game, might be stuck in it. It's just got to wait for him to rejoin. Yeah, I think Boycah did load, just going to wait for him to rejoin. ButterbroT equals German for bread and butter, Sam Taskin says. Ah, nice one, thanks for that. Didn't know that. I'm learning so much lately. Still got Rage in my friends list, the memories. Boycah is now offline. God knows what he's doing. Hopefully he comes back and maybe just got some issues. Yeah, apologies for the delay. I don't know where Boycah has gone. I think he's just got connection issues. He should be back. I might just boot a Discord just in case. Yeah, I'm not sure where he's gone. Just got to wait for Boycah to come. I'm tempted to test the map and just let Sai see the map, but Boycah's going to have to see it as well, so... Nice one, Hepsi, with the promotion, by the way. Promoting the stream on Game Ranger. Excellent. Just waiting for Boycah to join. Not sure what's going on. Okay, I thought that was Boycah. Where the hell is Boycah gone? What the hell is he doing? Boycah says server not working. Right, maybe server issues. Sometimes this happens if you're not familiar with RaDorR. Oh, actually, it looks like it's working now. Potentially, it was just Boycah's connection. This is going to be a test, though, because it's actually different matchup. Yeah, it's not USA versus Stealth. We're actually waiting to see Stealth versus Inf on this one, whereas Boycah and Size are Stealth and Laser, but they're just viewing the map. Quite a beautiful map and a different map again. I'm trying to promote the use of new maps. I'm bored of seeing the same maps on Tournament Desert, Lagoon, all of these maps that we've had for years and years and years, tens of thousands of games. I'm trying to promote new up-and-coming maps. Well, actually, I say up-and-coming. This one's been around for years, but just people don't play it. Not been added to the rank map pool. Massive mistake in my opinion. This is a decent map. Got supplies at the top left. Supply here. Supply here. I don't think you can get on top of this ridge. This ridge is unusable. To my knowledge, anyway. You got oil down here. Supply here. Supply here. For there and there. You got this. It's a confusing map. It's a different map because there's loads of weird stuff going on. So I says, see what happens.
You have been defeated.
Oh, man. So yeah, that's the aim of my game, is to try and promote as many of these new maps to be played on as possible, because I am honestly bored of seeing Tournament Desert over and over again. When I post a new game, a new replay on my channel and it's Tournament Desert, all the comments are like, oh my god, it's Tournament Desert again, Tournament Desert again. Well, that's what I'm trying to promote here, new maps being played. Why was Hawkey banned for posting utter nonsense in every single thing that he chats? So he was actually permanently banned like 1 or 2 years ago, but I actually unbanned him to give him another chance, and as soon as I unbanned him, he instantly came on the chat typing loads of nonsense. So that's why Hawkey is permanently banned for until I die. He will never be unbanned ever again, no matter what. Unless he makes, I'll tell you what, I can unban him if he makes me a public apology on a video with his face on video and pays me $1,000. Then I will unban him for a day. All right, we've got Inf versus Stealth. We've got Infantry on the left-hand side for a big size, and he is in the blue. Colors on this map actually look pretty cool. To me, anyway. On the right-hand side, we've got Boycah with GLA Stealth. In the red. Hot points on this map. I haven't actually seen this map played loads before, but you've got this bridge here that you probably want to contend with. But these supplies in the middle, very, very big focus point. But the reason it's weird is because you've got different levels kind of everywhere. Different levels down here. And then it kind of goes up here, but you can't get round to the oils unless you go round the ridges. A bit of water at the top right. I didn't really realize that was here. You got these crates up here and these crates up here. Size going for a war factory barracks. Boxed in his trucks very, very nicely. Danilo says I should take moderator off Bruce because he's being a racist. I don't think he's being racist. English only is my rule, man. It's not nothing racist about that. English is the universal language that everybody in the chat, or most people in the chat, understand. If I said everyone Russian, half of the people in the chat would not know what people are talking about, so that's why. Terrorists going through, nothing racist about that. Terrorists going through. That's going to hit. That's going to hit. That's annoying for size. It's popped open his first outpost, which means... the long story short of that is his propaganda center is going to be delayed because he's going to need the same amount of outposts. You need 2 or 3 outposts before you upgrade to a propaganda center. So losing that one, actually that's the most perfect supply you could ever make. Oh, that's a bad TT. Oh, he does hit. Oh, he does kill quite a lot, actually. That's not even a bad TT. That's actually pretty good. I probably would take that any day of the week, actually, to kill a full outpost like that. Probably still worth it because it slows infantry right down. Meanwhile, you can like splinter out and take more of the map with more map presence, more tunnels and stuff. There is a supply right at the top here, though. I would like to see kind of Boycah or at least one of the players take that. Tunnel going down there for Boycah, and potentially that's going to be a problem for size later on. Boycah is doing a really good job at just keeping the outpost number down, because with the outpost number down, the infantry by itself against GLA can't really do all that much. Someone said terrorists coming through. There's nothing racist about that. Who said the nationality of the terrorists? Nobody's talked about the nationality of the terrorists. There's nothing racist. Honestly, people need to stop playing the racist card, please. It bores me. And there's nothing racist about it. Another technical coming through now. Boycah trying to pop open another outpost. Doesn't quite get it. Lotus is now out and going towards the middle. Boycah's expanded to the middle. The colours on this map are really weird. Or I changed my settings or something because even the Stinger site looks weird. But I think it's just the really light grass. Fast Air says, will anyone find them supplies? Well, they had a few minutes to test the map. Whoa, Boycah's expanding up here. Yeah, Boycah's going to have free reign on that supply for a bit. Lotus, where is that? Lotus is in the middle now. I think he probably could have got that, but I don't think he would have escaped. Size needs to be careful because he's revealing all this stuff. Oh, he's going to go for the capture on there. Meanwhile, he's defending back home. That looks like a Terratech. Ah, yeah, that's a Terratech, and that's bad news for Size. Oh, it's killed loads of stuff. Size's units all going down there. Boycah looking... Oh, he hasn't scanned. He hasn't got a palace or a radar van yet, so of course he's not going to scan. An aggressive tunnel here from Boycah. That's going to be annoying for Size because Size is going to be stretched thin now. He's got here to defend as well as up here. He's got this side nice and bunkered off though. His propaganda center is very, very safe. Interested to see if you can get a bike up there, you know, a bike and a worker or something. Quad is going to be disabled. That's going to be taken out nice and easy. RPG is going to go down as well. Sai's doing a good job of pushing Boycah back. Boycah is completely cleared from this side of the map now. He is still up here, though, and I'm not sure Sai has spotted the expansions, or I think he's just actually concentrating on the moment at clearing up some of the map, and then he will expand a bit later on. He's not interested in sending his dozers around because he thinks he will probably get dozer handed. There's a flamer still on this bridge. He's just going to flame the bridge and just block it off. No, he's actually pushing forward. He's been a little bit more aggressive. Sai's actually doing pretty well. He's, despite all the damage he's taken, he's actually performing pretty well. We've still got some GLA music, but I feel like we need to change that. Let's put it back to some China music. Yeah, the range on Inflotus is absolutely crazy. Didn't need the range there, but the terrorist here... Oh, Sai's is going to move it just in time. Lotus needs to be careful. It's always annoying with a Lotus because you press it to go somewhere. A stealth tunnel is revealed, but you're always busy elsewhere. But then the Lotus goes down to just a tunnel, a stationary tunnel. Boycah's got a terrorist here. Needs to be careful, Sai's this. That was a bit of a weird engagement. There's another terrorist here. If he force fires the ground, I'm pretty sure... Oh, no, not anymore. Where is Boycah paying attention? Boycah's paying attention at the top. Sai is not interested in expanding at the moment. Sai's now going for an airfield. Boycah's losing his bottom right supply. Vinyak B says, how old is Dominator? I am 29. Although next month, man, I'm going to be 30. It's crazy, isn't it? I was speaking the other day, I think Sai's at the moment is 32 or 33. I think he's 33 in 2020. So I think he's 87. Whereas I'm 1990. Ooh, the Palace just goes down. That's going to stop a Jarman for the time being. But is Jarman already out? That's a... decent question. Angry Mob is out. Terrorist causing some good damage. There is an oil capture from Boycah down here. Sai knows about the supply, but he also has not... none of the players have expanded to this other supply. I feel like, again, this map could probably be a 2v2 map as well as a 1v1 map. Some of these maps that are pretty big. You definitely could have had... you definitely could make some of these maps into 2v2s easy. Just add an extra supply or something like that. An extra supply, just like one there, and you could easily just put another spot and make it 2v2. Flame are going to get in. That's annoying for Boycah, but actually the Sting is going to help take it out. A few RPGs going down, though. Sai has established control of this oil down at the bottom middle. But Sai's... well, actually, both players have still not spotted these supplies. I suppose it's because they camouflage. They camouflage with the terrain. And I think another reason why this map looks big is because of all this useless area where you actually can't build. Someone in the chat says, why is Boycah building so many defenses and no units? Boycah plays GLA like a cockroach, as someone said in the previous chat, so that could potentially be why. But, yeah, I mean, look at the crazy amount of defenses that he's built. I think he just knows he's got the money advantage. He knows he's got this up here. He's building a black market as well. But no players have spotted those supplies at the top. No fireball there. Oh no, what's it called? Not what's it called? Flaming. I forgot what it's called. I've actually forgotten what it's called. But you need 4 megs to create a fire. Yeah, firestorm. There you go. You need 4 megs to create a firestorm. Popped open an outpost there with a terrorist. Very, very nice. Boycah has gone into super bunker mode. So while Size is actually doing pretty well, Boycah has Boycah's super bunker mode. I think Size might just quit. I sense a little bit of frustration because there's just so many tunnels and stingers around. Size is not in that bad a position. It's just this extra supply that Boycah's got. Actually, Boycah's spotted this supply at the top right now. So Boycah's really on... He's on 4 supplies, whereas Size is still on 2. Mig's now circling around the Size's base. He's finally up to 4. So Size is clearing out a bit of map control, but to balance it out now, I kind of wish that Size would get this as well, because now it's severely unfair because the Size has just not realized about that supply. I mean, we spent a good 30 seconds to 60 seconds scanning the map, but he has not spotted that supply at the top left, whereas Boycah's just spotted it now at like 11-10 minutes. Oh, sorry, 11-12 minutes. Size still has the oil, so he does have that one advantage going for him. I don't think there's any other oils on this map. No, I don't think there is. Interesting road going through there. Oh, the MiGs. 2 of the MiGs have gone down. The supply is in quite a bit of danger. That tower will probably be captured. Hackers are starting to be... Oh, actually starting. There's loads of hackers actually. About 8 hackers there. For Size on 3,900. Boycah's on level 3. Size is almost on level 5. He's on level 4 at the moment. Almost level 5. But it's purely that supply at the top left. I wish Size would go for it so the game balances out a little bit more. It's unfair that Boycah knows about it and Size doesn't know about that supply in the top left. It's because it's so camouflaged with the map, though. I think that's one of the reasons why. Lotus has disabled the good quad. Jarman has been detected, so Lotus does need to be careful. The outpost has been completely nailed by Jarman. There's no artillery coming in. Where's that going to hit? Oh, it's going to hit here. It's going to kill the oil. Oh, there is another oil. Yeah, there's 2 oils here. I actually forgot about them oils. Boycah's had them both. I feel like Boycah's probably won this. I feel like maybe it is quite a GLA map. I think GLA's stealth versus Inf, unless it's on a really tiny map, I think Inf or GLA is always going to have the advantage. Boycah's now going to take this top left-hand side. Size is looking like he's in trouble. Angry Mob there has killed the bunker and died to the mines. Boycah has all the upgrades. He's going to take out that outpost. I don't know if Size is going to be able to hold on against this. Size is now running for his life. The buggy ammo upgrade comes in as well. Game might slow down a bit, but Boycah, I feel, is just miles ahead. He's only on 1,000, but I mean, he's just spending all his money in markets. Look at the markets that he's got. He's also got a complete control. I think if Size could see the entire map like we could, he probably... I think he probably would quit. Nice make strike on the angry mob there. Exactly how you should handle the angry mobs. Yeah, Size does not have very much at all. I'm not even sure. I'm not sure what he's doing. He might have even gone AFK. Oh, he's building a Gatling by his oil. So he's probably going to try and take out that oil. But I feel like Boycah's just getting way too strong. I mean, look how many quads he's got there. That probably indicates that they're not going inside the tunnel because the tunnel's full. So Boycah's actually now got a full surround on Size. Boycah has radar. Oh, is that an EMP? EMP and the MiG's going to come in? Oh no, the MiG's going to get picked off. One MiG. Not worth it for one quad though. Especially with the money situation, you don't want to be trading off, but I don't think Size can win at all. I think Size is just camping, just making hackers. He's going to rely on his artillery to kill that next oil. That's probably what he's thinking. And then he's going to be an oil ahead, and that supply is going to be mined out. But Boycah, all this meanwhile, has had this free reign of these top supplies because Size has not paid attention. Or you could say they're camouflaged with the map. I mean, it's not easy to see them. I mean, they're literally exactly the same green, some of the crates. Hijacker coming in. It's going to go for the oil. Sorry, for the dozer. I don't know why I said oil. Dozer's going to go in the mines. There, I don't think that's going to work. He might be able to get inside the flamer. Maybe. It does go down. There is a few hackers hanging around. 3 hackers down here. More hackers down here for Size. So, I mean, when these get to, like, the highest level, and they're collecting $10 every second or whatever it is, then his economy's not going to be so bad. But against all this stuff that Boycah's got, not quite sure. Scud Storm being established. 2 Scud Storms being established. He's got loads of radar vans. Boycah's now coming in with a huge army. I think this is GG. EMP has been used. Carpet and artillery potentially is there. I'm not even sure if Size is his computer. I mean, he just lost all of that. That's so easy. GG. Size is going to see the map now. Surely he's not going to have expected all of that stuff. Well played to Boycah. Nickname says Boycah is doing a good AOD. He was quite aggressive in the beginning. But yeah, towards the end it's certainly like AOD. But actually in the end he did that massive attack that caused Size to die. Music 15% up, somebody says. Okay. That's 20% up. Mr. Gerbil says, my voice is like music, but real music. Sorry, but more real music, you mean? Okay, jumping into game number 5. Infantry versus Stealth on ButterbroT or ButterbroT. However you are meant to say it. And we've got Size in the right-hand side with Agility Stealth in the blue. In the left-hand side, we've got Boycah in the red with China Infantry. And yeah, we've got an exact reverse of the previous matchup. So let's see if Boycah's going to do any better. I feel like Size put up a good fight, but he was just overrun by the sheer economy of Boycah because Boycah grabbed these 2 oils. I think fairly easy is fair to say. Got that supply fairly easy. And then eventually, but I don't think Size ever spotted it, but Boycah spotted these supplies very, very late on. Whereas Size was just interested in his main 2 supplies. He didn't even expand to the middle. I think he couldn't expand to the middle. But Boycah instead is actually going to... he's doing an aggressive supply in the middle with a truck. And it's going to go straight towards Size's first worker. Nice run over. Very nice run over. Boycah's going to send 2 trucks actually at Size. Very, very aggressive. Size has not even built a tunnel in his base or a terrorist, and he's potentially going to lose all of his workers, man. What is Size doing with his... There's no defense at all. Size are going to drop down a tunnel, but I'm pretty sure that truck's going to get in. Size is getting absolutely trampled. Literally, his workers are getting trampled. He's lost about 4 or 5 workers straight away. He's even cancelled the barracks to let the truck escape. Terrorist is there anyway. Pretty sure that's going to go down. Bit of a lag. It's going to go down. But Size lost all his workers, and he's only... Well, he's on 1,000, but... Okay, this is actually pretty a decent start from Boycah. Size is going to have a hard time dealing with this. You can't say Size is not familiar with the map now. If that one game we just had before is like 10 or 15 minutes. Size has also forgot the veterancy. I think Size has had a bit of a brain fart this game, you could say. I mean, what else would he have bought other than the veteran technical? It's clearly a mistake. He's clearly forgotten. You're not going to buy... Well, what is he? Stealth. You're not going to... What's the other thing you can get? The repair feature. You're not going to get the repair feature. Boycah's going to lose 1 truck. Outpost is going to go straight to Size's arms dealer, and it's going to be 3-3. Honestly, I just cannot see how Size is going to come back from this. He's going to lose his arms dealer. Boycah's going to have another outpost behind this, even if this one goes down, which is not. Oh, there is a super tech. It goes down straight away, though. Quad going down. There is a toxin tractor, but I'm not sure. Or maybe this is bad from Boycah. Oh, no, the wolf actually does go down. Toxin tractor goes down. That's GG. It's literally as simple as that. GG. What the hell happened to Size that game? What the hell happened? No defense from Size at all.
You have been defeated.
How to defeat Size in 3 minutes. There you go. Crazy stuff. Boycah takes that game, so it makes it 3-3 now, even. Boycah winning both Stealth and Inf in that matchup. The next one is a Nuke mirror. People complained there wasn't enough China games before. So now we've got a Nuke mirror, and it's on TD Winter. So this is just like Tournament Desert, but there is a bit of a twist. It's winter for a start, so it's all Arctic and snow. I don't know if it's open middle. I don't think it is, but the twist is it's a little bit wider, I think. I don't know if it's actually wider or not, but you've got this extra supply in the corner, basically. That's the twist. I think apart from that, it's more or less the same. Maybe a bit of terrain changes and stuff like that. Nuke Mirror on Tournament Desert, Winter Edition. So in the north, we've got Boycah in the red, China Nuke. And then in the south, we've got Big Size with the also China Nuke. Did I say in the blue? Yeah, he's in the blue. So yeah, it's pretty much normal Tournament Desert. I think the only changes, the some of it's a little bit more flat here in the middle. I think that bit there, for example, is a little bit more flat than the normal bit. That bit there looks a little bit wider and flatter. Basically, yeah, that whole part there is a little bit wider. I think it's better than the original. And then the only twist really is that this bit's flattened out and you can actually now go up there. Whereas I think it's just a mountain in the other one. Like an impassable mountain, and you've got this supplier here on this one. Apart from that, it is the normal Tournament Desert, so it's a pretty standard map. So Size can play in all these weird maps. This is hardly a weird map. It's basically Tournament Desert with a little bit of a twist, just to make it a little bit different. Boycah's actually going for a Helix, it looks like. Whereas Size is going for a quick oil capture, actually. But the interesting thing for Size will be what is his first few units going to be. I predict there's going to be one Battlemaster and then one GAT, and I think it might not be enough. Might not be enough to defend against the Helix. It's a decent build order from Boycah. I think I prefer his build order. Size actually going for a bunker on the left hand side with an outpost. Fast Air says the maps do Boycah a bit of a favour. Not really, because Boycah hadn't seen that previous map either. Whereas Size has played on it. I know for a fact Size has played on it. Oh, that's a big pick off from Size, getting the enemy oil. And he's revealed the Helix. That's a real bad start from Boycah. Really, really bad start because the Helix has been revealed. Size now also going for potentially Helixes. Boycah dropping down a bunker. Boycah's Dozer going down there on the right. Helix is now flying around. Size expanded to a third supply, whereas Boycah is not on that third supply. Size has all the map control. He has all the money. Massive economy advantage because he's got the both oils and a third supply already. He's got his airfield on the way. He's got a Helix already probably on queue because he's got the 5 tank hunters there ready. Boycah behind this is making a propaganda center, whereas Size has evac'd his stuff inside of these bunkers. This is absolutely perfect from Size. At the perfect nuke mirror. If you want to see a perfect nuke mirror, copy what Size has done here on this map, and that you literally could not play it any more perfect. Put his first RPG from the outpost inside of there, second one in there, and then the other one, the outpost, has just left it there. And you may think what he's leaving it there for, but it's revealing so much. He knows that Boycah, for example, doesn't have that supply. He can see the Helix coming a mile off. It's a genius play. Really, really strong build order. Propaganda center coming in from Size. Boycah already on a propaganda center, and then he's going to try and capture his oil back, I think. Boycah's still not out of this. He's just at a massive disadvantage. Lost Heroes, the size is a big expert on Tournament Desert. Yes, he is. I think he once called Tournament Desert his second home. He does play Tournament Desert really, really well. Really, really tough to beat him. Someone in the chat says Size has got 10k games on Tournament Desert. He probably has even more than that, because back in the time when Size was first starting out or first spamming loads of Clan Wars, Tournament Desert was the only map to play. They were okay, there's a few other official maps that they may have thrown in, but Tournament Desert was the map. There has been no other map. I mean, it's still played today, and we're what? The game was launched in 2003 and we're now in 2020, and we're still playing Tournament Desert. Okay, I've put a winter one this way this time to jig it up a little bit, but it's still pretty much Tournament Desert. Nuke missile is up for Size. What the hell? Is he going to go in for Nuke Mix? It looks like he's going to be going for Nuke Mix. Not expanded to the middle, though. I think because he's had this control of the middle. Although his build order at the start was absolutely perfect and spot on, he could not really pick any holes in it. Probably one thing, and I know Spalding would have something to say about this, is expand into the middle. When you gain the ground, you want to expand to the middle straight away. So yeah, that's potentially one thing Size could have done a little bit better here. But I mean, he's just playing it super, super safe. Boycah's now on the third supply. USA Bruce says no speaker tower upgrade. Yeah, you're right, actually. No speaker tower upgrade from Boycah, and Boycah's running into a death trap here. Oh, there is a Helix, though, from Boycah as well. It's going to be really, really damaged, though. That tower does fall over. Anything under the tower usually dies, no matter how strong the unit is. Boycah's Helix. Oh, how the hell has that Helix survived? I honestly don't know. Boycah's actually doing pretty well here, but Nuke Migs are out now. Overlord takes it in the face. Overlord does go down. There is a Lotus here from Size. It's going to reveal loads of Boycah's base. This oil still belongs to Size. I think he's recaptured it. I think we've got GLA music again. Let's put some China music. Command Center going down for Boycah. Size got 2,900. There's 4. Yeah, 2 Helixes and 4 Nuke Migs out now. Painful hit there. 2 Gats taken out by the Nuke Mix, and Overlord severely damaged as well. Someone said watch Boy win this, but I can't really see Boycah winning this one. Purely because of the Nuke Mix, and even if the Nuke Mix don't kill Boycah, the Nuke's going to fire, which is going to really damage him. There's 3 Helixes out for Size as well. Nuke Migs are going to be back in the air in no time. Size has got all the map control. This bunker he's had from the very beginning. That's still alive, so Size can just see everything. And you may not think that's much, but honestly, in RTS games, scouting is probably the most important thing. Size is doing loads and loads of damage. Just 1 Gat survived. Size tried to evac one of his Helixes, but it has gone down. So Boycah's holding on for the time being. Boycah's now captured his oil back as well. And Size's Nuke. Ah, man, Size's nuke is getting captured. He's determined to fire a nuke at some point during these games. He had one in the tank mirror. Did he have another one as well? Or is that just the only one? Lotus needs to be careful on the mines. Boycah, you're going to need to spot the mines. That's painful. That would have been a nice pick-off. If all the MiGs had landed, captured that, and then captured the nuke, that would have been the better order to do it. But either way, he's captured the nuke, so that's not going to be able to fire. The gas are going to chase this away, but not before Size picks off the oil. Nuke MiGs are coming across the map now. I really can't see a way these gas are going to survive. I'd be interested to know, do the nuke MiGs, one of their projectiles, does it do the same damage? Actually, does it? I don't know. Is it the same damage as a nuke cannon? Is it like firing 2 nuke cannons, basically, from one MiG, because it got 2 rockets? I think it's a little bit less, and it does a different type of damage as well, because the things fly in the air. I mean, maybe it's not a different type, but maybe it has a different attribute. It flies the stuff in the air. Yeah, it'd be interesting to know what does more damage, a nuke cannon or the nuke MiG. Is it very similar? Is it the same? I don't know. I'm sure someone in the chat. I'm sure USA Bruce knows. So USA Bruce knows a lot of facts about Zero Hour. Size is... is he going to come out on top here? I think he is. Boycah's going to come out on top. But Helix does go down now. Helix is going to fly on the right side from Size, taking out Boycah's supply again. Barracks goes down as well. That supply has gone down as well from the carpet. Boycah is really living on the edge. I think he is lost. I can't see any way that he's going to win this now. Mine's going to be dropped off outside the war factory. GG from Boycah, well played from Size. Tournament Desert is his home. We're second home. USA Bruce says it's nothing close to the nuke cannon. Well played to Size there. He is solid as a rock on Tournament Desert. For sure, and that is why the next map is not on Tournament Desert. The next map is going to be on Homeland Rocks. Yeah, Tournament Desert gets a bit boring and repetitive. But really nice build order then from Size. The next matchup is now Air Tank on Homeland Rocks. Boycah is Air first. Need to let it score. Four free to Size. He only needs 2 more to win. Right now it's Tank versus Air. So we got Big Size in the north in the blue. He is China Tank. And then in the south we've got Boycah with the red USA Air Force. My mouse. my mouse has literally screwed itself. Oh, there we go. Boycah, I think, is going to go for either a no eco or he's going to go for a fast strategy center 1-4V. I predict that's what he's going to do. Size is going to go for 2 supplies, and it looks like 2 war factories. Very, very standard. Interested to see though if Boycah can win with that strategy against Size's tank, because Size's tank is very, very good. It's going to be strategy center drop down here, I think, to box in the dozer. That's what I reckon. That's what he likes to do. I think he's just doing a no eco. He's just doing a full no eco.
Got my missile launcher right. Got my missile launcher right here. Got my missile launcher right here. Got my missile launcher right here.
Okay, it's just going to be a complete full no eco. Got a V going down the right hand side.
Got my missile launcher right here.
Need some medical attention?
Ambulance is ready. Is he going to completely fill that, or is he going to go? Is there only 4 inside of there, or is there 3? I don't know. Boycah has gone inside of this. And he's going to go for the dozer hunt and potentially to kill the trucks. Meanwhile, send in his other V with ambulance to the left-hand side. This is going to be a test of micro now, at multi-task micro, because handling both of these at the same time is very, very difficult. 2 trucks have gone down so far, which is not good news for Size. There's another V coming down the left-hand side, and this V is causing havoc. There is 2 dozers gone down now. So any damage Size takes on the buildings will not be repaired. China does not repair automatically like USA. There's another V coming in now, and this V is going to go and group up with the other one. Behind this, Boycah is making even more. Boycah's going to take out another 2 trucks. This is annoying for Size. Size only got 850 in the tank. Oh, sorry, in the bank. What am I about? In the bank. Boycah's in a really, really good position. I really like Boycah's position. Size, I think he spent 600 on a truck. Yeah, that's back here. Yeah, it's all comes down to a battle of micro here. If Boycah screws up the micro, then Size has won. If Boycah doesn't screw the micro, then Boycah's won. This no eco looking like it's really good. That split from the beginning, just going straight across the map and putting the pressure on Size, has just done really well. Size is looking like he's going to lose this one game. Boycah's going to bring it back. Size thought Boycah said this would be a 1-1, so he's indicating that he thinks Tank will win both of them. But actually, it looks like Air's going to win here. Here's Air. He's got 3 Vs out now. This is so hard for Tank. You do not want to be in Size's position here. Boycah doing really, really well. Look at the micro on these Vs. Really, really strong performance. War Factory going down. All the gats are down. Honestly, I can't see a way Size is going to win. I literally cannot see any way Size is going to win this. GG. Really well played from Boycah. Didn't expect that, actually. I expected him to do a fast strategy center. Didn't expect a full no eco. And even if it did, I thought Size would go for more aggression. I thought he would get a gat in Boycah's base, and I thought he'd start flaming it, and it'd be a I thought it'd be a base trade situation. Nicely played by Boycah. Okay, score is 4-4. Really closely matched so far. They're now going to reverse, so Size will get a chance to play Air. I have a feeling Size is not going to no eco though. And if he does, is Boycah going to expect it? I don't know. What would you do in Size's position now? Bearing in mind what just happened, would you try and play it normal? I think Size will... He's probably going to try and play it normal. I think he's going to do... he's going to try and do a firebase on the left-hand side. He's going to try and defend with Vs, and he might have some success early on, but I think he's going to take some damage, and Boycah's going to get too strong. That's what I predict is going to happen. Let's see what Size does, though. Is Size going to have the balls to do a no eco? Let's see. So we've got Big Size in the south with the USA Air Force in the blue, or on Homeland Rocks. And in the north, we've got Boycah in the red as China Tank. So let's see what Size is going to do. I'm interested. Boycah's just going to do 2 supplies, 2 war factories. Very, very standard. Exactly what Boycah did. Sorry, exactly what Size did. What am I on about? But it looks like Size is going to no eco. Size is going to no eco. But is it going to be a fast strategy center? He might actually fast strat, I think. See how much money he's saving. He's saving 3,300. I think it's going to be a fast strategy center. It's going to be a fast strategy center, and then the strategy is for the strategy center, you drop the carpet on top of the supply. You want to kill the supply. I used to think going for the war factory is the better option, but it's actually not. It's better to go for the supply. You want to kill both trucks and the supply. It really hinders tank's income. Tank has to pause production anyway, so it's basically like killing a war factory, only the income's cut as well. So yeah, you want to kill the supply. And then with the search and destroy V that you're going to have, you want to defend. So Boycah might be waypoint scouting now. He might know that Size has not gone for this supply, because you might have waypointed around here, although it is hard to spot. Didn't they play a best of 11 a few days ago? Yeah, this is the rematch. Another $50 challenge. I mean, yeah, I'm spoiling you recently. Well, actually, the sponsors are spoiling you. I'm just hosting and casting it. Okay, so we've got Size now going towards the left with his V. He has got a dozer here. Bunkered there. And he's going to spot this gat, I think. Yeah, he's going to spot the gat. Search and destroy been deployed. Boycah now knows what's coming. He's cancelled that, which was the propaganda center, because he thinks something might be coming towards the war factory. He's killing the gat with search and destroy V. Very, very easy. H Black says, which is the strongest China faction? So I assume you mean in general all round. And in general all round it's infantry. Infantry is the strongest of the Chinas. Inf defeats Nuke really, really easy. Inf defeats Tank pretty easy. Inf defeats China pretty easy as well. And then it's stronger versus the other armies in general. And like on small maps, like the Tank Hunters come out vetted. They're very, very strong. Tank Hunters and Flamers in combination take out tunnels super, super easy if it's a small map. And in a large map, you can just bunker off, make outpost ECMs, MiGs, Helixes. There's so many possibilities with Inf. I think probably 95% of the pros would agree that, or maybe 100%, that Inf is the strongest of the Chinas. Size is now in with his search and destroy no eco. I feel like Boycah maybe played this a little bit too passive. He's got loads of gas now out, yeah, sure, but there's no ECMs. Well, maybe if an ECM comes out quick, he's got a chance against this, but I think there's a 2.5 minute cooldown on the carpet as well. ECM is now out, but with search and destroy, they're going to be hard to grab a hold of. Size is just continuing the VMD spam back at home. I feel like I don't want to say Size is toying with Boycah, but he's got complete control of this. As long as he doesn't screw up the micro on the Vs. There should be no reason why Size is losing this. And when Boycah said it should be 1-1, he was honestly predicting the tank to win both times. I can assure you that. He was not predicting the air to win both times, I don't think. ECM trying to grab hold of the V. He might actually get it now if he's quick. Yeah, he's going to get one. He's going to get one, but the search and destroy is going to cause damage. He might actually get one. Yeah, he's going to get one with the micro of the the other ECM. I was going to say ECRM then. That's actually a mailing list. ECM, not ECRM. Someone in the chat said Xcal considered one of the best players of all time, but also a lamer. He was quite lame. He apparently used the dozer hunt quite a lot. I think I witnessed him dozer hunt quite a lot. I mean, it's part of the game, so who cares? If you're silly enough to sell your command center and not protect your dozers, I know I probably have moaned about it loads of times before, as have pretty much every player to ever exist. But it is part of the game. If you're thinking objectively and not as a player who's just lost your dozers, it is part of the game. So, yeah, apparently Xcal used to do it a lot. That's why he's considered quite lame. And I've seen him do it a few times. Not all the time. He's still an absolutely epic player, hence him being considered one of the best or the best ever. So, is size going to expand? What is size? Oh, he's captured the oil. He's capturing the other oil as well, so it really doesn't need to expand. He is going to probably expand anyway. But just keep pumping out the Vs with Search and Destroy. Boycah's hanging in there. I'm surprised actually he's lasted this long. I mean, size has full control. Like, getting inside these garrisons is so hard to clear because you've got to make a flamer. I mean, if the Vs are there, they're just going to defend it. I mean, they could, if there's 2 missile defenders, you can even unload and laser lock the flamer before it gets there, unless there's backup for it. So size has a really decent map control. Flamer coming in now. You see what I mean? That bunker's fully loaded, but it needs the support of this, and Boycah's taking damage here. Flame is here. Flame is here. You see how many rockets are inside of that? Oh, he's cleared it out, but he hasn't actually fully cleared it because there's that many inside of it. You have to flame it for longer. If there's more units inside of it, you've got to flame it for longer. It's not just an instant clear thing. I think you have to literally flame it for longer if it's fully loaded. So yeah, size is oil going down now. Size does have $3,600. 2 fire bases deployed, and it always reminds me of a siege tank in StarCraft 2. Fire bases. If you deploy a load of them, it's just like having a load of siege tanks, if anyone's familiar with StarCraft 2. If anyone wants to improve at 0 hour and become a lot better, actually, I recommend watching some of the StarCraft 2 hints and tips, and watching players like Polt and stuff like that. When they're controlling like 2 or 3 armies at the same time, whilst also building back at home and stuff like that. Boycah's pushing forward here, but at the cost of his units, though. He's lost loads of HP and loads of units. Almost flamed his own GAT there as well. So many Vs out here. One might get picked off by ECM if Boycah's even lucky, but then he's still going to lose all of the GATs. I'd be interested to hear Boycah's take before on who he actually thought was going to win this. I think you would say Tank has to win both times here. But actually, in this case, Airs won both times. Someone said, RaDorR says 10 or 100 fire bases. Only 2 fire bases at the time being. We've got a Lotus coming down the left-hand side. Big Tony Rapper says, Dominator is size still the best. I think if all the games were played on Tournament Desert, I think size would win. I think he's the best player on Tournament Desert. But off of Tournament Desert, in fair matchups like we've seen, I'm not convinced he is the best at the moment. I think he's been losing to Logica. He lost against Boycah already once, potentially a second time here if Boycah wins again. Although it's actually size is going to go in favour in a minute. I think it also depends on matchups as well. I think size is stronger in China mirrors and with China in general. Whereas I think Boycah is stronger with GLA and GLA mirrors. So I think it depends on what matchups. But if you say overall on all of the maps, I'm not convinced that size is the best at the moment. And Size is doing a really good performance here. I don't even know how many Vs he's lost. It's got to be like, what, 1 or 2 at the very max? I can only remember 1 losing its life. ECM spreads out the missiles, causes damage to everything. Barracks does go down. I think Size can probably just engage this. Even if he loses a few Vs, these gats are just going to thin out. Someone says 100 fire bases is better. Well, of course, 100 fire bases is better than 2. Size does have 5k. Can't see how Boycah's going to win this. I think Size is going to go 5-4 up. Dozer goes down. Propaganda Center goes down. Supply being sold. Boycah knows this is GG, but he's just hanging in there just for pride. GG. No Fix says, Dominator, how do you can counter a Humvee army without MiGs and support powers as tank general? Well, you do exactly what Boycah was trying to do. Gats and ECMs, but you need to be more aggressive in the beginning. You need to be more aggressive in the beginning, cause damage early on, and then get ECMs behind it. Right, I'm going to be right back. 30 seconds, guys. Okay, so I need to update the score, which is 5-4 for Size. He only needs to win one more. Got a matchup in favour of Boycah here, you would have to say, which is Tox Mirror. It's going to be on Jungle Wolf. See you later, Relax 1982X. Cheers for tuning in. Hopefully to see you next time. But yeah, Tox Mirror, Size only needs one more to win, whereas Boycah needs 2 more to win. So we've got a Tox Mirror, and if Boycah wins this, for anyone interested, it will be a Super Weapon Mirror on Sand Scorpion, which is like Sand Serpent, but just a little bit of a modified version of it, like the bridges are made better and stuff. Someone says should update the score. Yeah, score's updated now. Okay, we've got Big Size in the bottom right with the GLA Tox in the blue of Jungle Wolf. Top left, we've got Boycah in the red with the GLA Tox as well. So is Boycah going to lose here, or is he going to equalize? It's one of his stronger matchups, GLA Mirror. We haven't had a GLA Mirror as of yet. We're now on the 10th game for our first GLA Mirror. Is he going to go long? Is Boycah going to outplay Size like he has in other GLA Mirrors recently? Or is Size going to do a bit of a comeback? Interested to always see how Boycah boxes in his workers as well. That supply is a nice distance away. He likes to drop down a tunnel there, I think. It's a fake arms dealer because you can tell by the speed of it. Size making a real arms dealer. Size never likes to fully box in his workers though, so a technical can just run in there and kill all the workers. So yeah, Size dropping down another tunnel by his other supply. He's got a tunnel in the middle, whereas Boycah is actually going to the sides. And the reason he's going to the sides is because these, it looks like the middle is most important here because you've got these bunkers and you've got the oils, but actually it's the corners that are most important because these supplies here, you got 24 grand, 24 grand, okay, 29 grand or whatever, well, 30 and 30, but you got 24 and 24, and that's absolutely huge. Getting that 24 and that 24 is more important than getting that oil and that oil. Okay, the oils are gonna still collect money infinitely as long as you defend them, but having that extra 48k in the bank from getting that one and that one is much more important. Boycah knows this, hence sending a tunnel over here, sending a technical through first of all as well. And is Size going to spot that, or is it just going to get in his worker line? I think he's going to get in his worker line. Size has evac'd his stuff too soon. Bit of miss micro there from Size, and Size has lost a load of workers. Lost everything, and there's a rebel inside of there as well. Oh man, that's annoying. That's a really nice play there from Boycah. That's really nice. Another technical coming in, and Size is going to pick that one off, and he's going to try to scrap up. Is Boycah going to deny it? Nah, Boycah's not going to deny it. Boycah's got a tunnel in the top right hand side, and Size has still got a worker here. There's another technical coming through now. I don't think any scrap was available from that one, but Size has a nice amount of technicals now. That's going to be hard for Boycah to deal with because these technicals could just come straight through the middle. I mean, they could just like unload their stuff there, and I'm not sure Boycah's got enough to deal with that. He can take a little bit of damage here, which is important for Boycah. He needs to cause as much damage to these as possible. It's only 2 technicals though versus 5. Some of these are vetted as well. This is going to be close. This is going to pretty much, if Size wins it, it decides the game. But if Boycah wins it, it's a massive edge for him. Boycah's also expanded here now to a 3rd supply real quick. Nice defense there from Boycah. That was that's not easy to deal with, but he has done exactly that. Size has got an aggressive tunnel here. That's annoying. I'm going to be interested to see who's going to win the sides. Boycah really needs to stop that. He needs to stop that. He is going to stop it. He is just going to stop it. Boycah's still got an aggressive tunnel. Well, not an aggressive tunnel, a sneaky tunnel at the top right. I don't know why I called it aggressive. Second War Factory going down for Boycah, whereas Size is dropping down a tunnel. It's got $800. Boycah's got 3,800. How the hell has he got that much money? It must just because he killed all them workers in the beginning. He's got the economic advantage. That's a really nice box off from Boycah. I'm not too convinced about that one, but that one is a really nice boxing in of the workers. Really nice. 3 technicals coming through from Boycah. I have a feeling that's going to be a distraction for Boycah then to clear out this tunnel with his own scorpions. I have a feeling anyway. Let's see. I might be wrong. Size is going to put on the pressure here with the scorpions. Technical's going to come through. What are they going to do though? Are they going to unload some stuff? He's going to go and try and kill some workers. Size is getting the oil. He's getting 1 oil. Whereas Boycah's got a faster 3rd supply. This is going to be an interesting battle. I think Size's tunnel will go down because the RPGs there will be first. But actually Size is going to put on the aggression here fast. One scorpion is fired. It's rocket. He's going to go back inside. Boycah could do with stopping that. Boycah really could do with stopping that. But Boycah's putting on the pressure here though. And that's just distracting Size so Boycah can clear this out. I think that's what he's doing. Or maybe not distracting. Maybe this is intended to be a decent attack, which it is looking pretty decent. But Boycah's already on 2 war factories, you see, so he's going to have more and more Scorpions out. Size not expanding to another supply there yet. Boycah has a nice amount of Scorpions. He should be able to clear this out with relative ease now, because he's got 2 war factories with 3 supplies versus 1 war factory with 2 supplies and 1 oil. So I feel like Boycah is in a stronger position at the moment. He also has this aggressive tunnel here. That's going to be annoying for Size to deal with. There's a rebel here from Boycah. Size is getting the other middle oil. It would be nice for Boycah if he secured that as well. So then you're trading off the 2 supplies for the 2 oils. That would be a happy trade-off. If Size manages to start collecting from that one, I mean, there's a massive attack coming here. I say massive. 1 Scorpion wasted. Scorpion a bit damaged there. Got to remember that Boycah is still on 2 war factories. Size is finally dropping down his second. Got another tunnel going down the bottom left. Size is getting the artillery platforms as well. Boycah's trying to get the wraparound on this army of Size. Although Size doesn't really want to allow that to happen. Boycah could just go up and kill us all. There's nothing protecting it. There's literally nothing protecting it. I think he wants to capture it himself, though, maybe. Another option for Boycah, he could evac all his stuff and go up and attack these tunnels from behind, as well as evac for some stuff from there. Dropping down a palace, Boycah is. Boycah's on a nice economy, because you've got to remember he's on 3 supplies, whereas Size is still... Oh, how's this attack going to go? Where are the Scorpions are out of place for Size. I'm not sure how this is going to go. All them Scorpions have fired their rockets already, but Boycah does have a load of Scorpions. He really does have a load. Just needs to focus down these Scorpions now, and he could probably take this area. Load of Scorpions for Size pop out as well, but there is the artillery platform captured as well. Not sure who's going to win this engagement. I think Size, because he's reinforcing his army real quick. And he's got the support of the artillery platforms as well, so Boycah has lost a lot of stuff there. And annoyingly, he hasn't even killed the tunnel. He's not even killed the tunnel. He might now from the splash damage. Yeah, he's going to kill it from the splash damage. That was unintentional. Boycah has... Seems like he's secured this bottom left, but maybe... Is that palace a little bit too premature from Boycah? Oh, Size is floating 4,100. But because that engagement that he won, Size is now able to pile on the pressure here. I'm not sure Boycah's going to be able to hold on. He does have that oil now. And Size is still not on the 3rd supply. So Boycah's still at an economic advantage. But Size has some tough Scorpions in here. Loads of them are vet-ed. One's vet 3. I'm not convinced that's a great attack from Boycah. That's bad because the rockets are going to do all the... Has he even got the bounty already? Don't tell me he's got the bounty already. Looks like he... Yeah, he has. He's got the bounty already. That's impressive from Size. Tentacle there is taken out. Or I think it was a tentacle anyway. I think Boycah upgraded to a palace too soon. He should have focused on Scorpions. Maybe even the 3rd war factory, which is something that he normally does. But the bottom left area looks to be cleared out by Size. I think Boycah is at a massive disadvantage now. Losing that left-hand side. The bottom left is real bad. Boycah might get to battle buses. I just feel like he's lost way too many units. Size has destroyed 53, Boycah 46. Of course, some of them might be a lot of RPGs, so you can't always tell. Boycah seems like he's going for battle buses. He's preparing his RPGs. The Size has got... Is he going to get inside of it? No, I don't think he's going to get inside of it because that'll just clear it out. I mean, look at how powerful some of these Scorps are. You do not want to mess with those. Battle bus is now out, but Size has control of both of the extremes of the map. I don't know if Boycah is going to be able to win this one. It's got $1,200. One of the battle buses picked off. That's not good news for Boycah. He's coming in with some more aggression. There's not enough units here for Boycah. He's going to try and take out the palace, actually. That's one thing he does have. He got the tech advantage. He's got Jean and Kell out as well. But I mean, losing the two extremes of the map. These artillery platforms, once that area is held, that's going to be so hard to grab a hold of. Again, the battle bus, one has escaped and one's gone down. Yeah, looking pretty grim for Boycah, I think. Another barracks being dropped down. His supply is about to run out. 5,100. 5,200. Size has got more money. Still to collect. So this battle bus, there's one advantage that Boycah does have, but losing it like that is not good. I feel the micro could have been a bit better. I'm not even sure if those RPGs are going to be able to escape. Because of these artillery platforms, they're going to chip away at it. Also the toxin shells, he can't evac now. Now he wants to evac before that battle bus dies. One more hit and I think the battle bus is dead. Needs to evac now. That's a shame. Battle bus dead. Oh, it's escaped on 0. There's only like probably 3 RPGs inside of there. Rebel ambush as well from Size, I think. Joe Brown, thank you for the nice words, much appreciated. Yeah, Boycah's about to be mined out here and here. This is not good news. Boycah's got 5k in the bank, so he's not completely out, but Size has got way too many Scorpions. I think Boycah's just getting a taste of his own medicine. Boycah normally goes 3 arms dealers, mass Scorpions, but he's just been out of Scorpion despite getting to a second war factory quicker. I think that tunnel placement at the top didn't do him any favors. I think he could have been put in a better position. And I think that engagement that he took up there wasn't the greatest. When he left all his Scorpions and a load of them died to Size of Scorpions. Yeah, I think it was that actually that cost him. What the hell's going on with the terrain here, man? One market, two markets dropped down for Boycah, but I'm not sure that's enough. He does have an oil, remember, 1.6 black markets, 19k there, 4k there. Okay, so maybe Boycah still has a chance. I just feel like Size is a bit too much money for him. 4.4k for Size, 1.9k for Boycah. No, Size is taking out the battle buses of Boycah. There's only got 1 battle bus left now. He actually sniped one and then put the rebel ambush inside of the other one. Pretty nice pick off from Size. Only 2 markets. Both supplies now out for Boycah. Looking like Size is going to take this series 6-4. Boycah making use of these buses as much as possible. He might actually get the pick off on the black market here, but he needs to run quick because these these Scorpions are right here. He's going to get the pick off. Oh, he's not going to down to the hole, but at least he gets the XP from it. He's going to get the XP from it. He's not killed it down to the hole. That's annoying, but at least it's going to hinder Size's economy for a bit. Size behind this has made loads of buggies. Something he does do. Transitions into the buggies in the later stages of the game when it slows down a bit. Yeah, one thing about this map, it does have a hell of a lot of artillery platforms. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the same amount on the other side, so it's 8 artillery platforms in total. Not many maps have 8 artillery platforms. Size has got loads of buggies now. A nice anthrax bomb would be good here from Boycah, but he's not level 5 yet. He's on 3,450 XP. Size is going to slowly clear out the map there with these buggies. Ooh, Rebel Ambush. That's very, very nice. Let's put him to about the same XP. Very, very nice from Boycah. Whereas I think Size went for more bounty heavy. I think Boycah's gone for more Rebel Ambush heavy. There's more and more blue taking over more and more of the map. Artillery platform now going down from Boycah. So Boycah's still in this. He's still got loads of market. Well, I'd say loads. He's got 5 soon. Boycah's hanging on with the battle buzz. He's still got the oil. Size still got this oil as well. Size still collecting money at the top left. Sorry, top right. Bottom left now mined out. That black market is rebuilt. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 markets from Size. So quite actually even, but it's that supply. And 7, sorry. 7 markets and the supply advantage. So it's got 1 market extra. If Boycah doesn't save this oil as well, it's going to be an oil behind. Oil behind, supply behind, market. That's annoying for Boycah. Lost a full battle bus there, it looks like. Boycah's still hanging in there. He's still got 5 markets. His oil has now been killed. Map control is basically non-existent apart from his base. He's getting destroyed from all angles. He's got a Scorpion army to deal with here as well as the Buggy army. He probably can't deal with one of those armies, never mind both. And both at the same time. Boycah's getting chipped away at from all angles. I cannot see a way he's going to win this now. And this has got... it's not even close to Anthrax Bomb. Boycah's going to try and use his battle buses. Not even sure where they've been. Not even sure where they've been going. But Boycah's base is completely surrounded. The battle buses are going to try and do something. But even if they kill a few Scorpions, which they probably will die to the Scorpions alone... But as these buggies will just chip away. He's going straight for the buggies, actually. He might actually succeed in killing a load of the buggies. Rebel Ambush is going to distract some of the fire away. Battle Bus loses its life. That is GG. Unfortunately for Boycah, he's not even 5-star, so he can't even use the Anthrax Bomb. Not that it would save him anyway. That's GG. Well played by Size. Is looking on point this series. I think in the first game especially, he looked super on point. And maybe if that first game had gone to Boycah, maybe they'd be playing for the last game, which actually it doesn't look like they're going to make the last game this time. Boycah playing with Valor, playing right to the last building. Going to lose his command center, which is his final building. GG's well played to Size, I think. GG, well played. He says he should have defended the side. Yeah, maybe he should have just defended one side and then not attacked in the other. I think that was potentially what he's saying. But yeah, GG's. I'm going to update the scoreboard. thought the sponsor asked for a best of 15. His post says it. I don't think we can change the rules now, man. It's a best of 11. We can't change it now because the topic clearly reads best of 11. You can't change the rules now. Yeah, the topic clearly said best of 11. So sizes won here, 6-4. I think the host, the sponsor may well have asked for best of 15. But to be honest, sizes time now will be 10:51, so awesome 11 PM. Don't really fancy staying for more games, but potentially you're going to see a few more games. Let's see. Apparently the sponsor has asked for a best of 15, but when I made the topic, it said best of 11. Yeah, GG's. The rules clearly state best of 11, so we'll let the sponsor decide. Ultimately, it's the sponsor who's paying it, but the topic clearly did say best of 11, and nobody complained beforehand, so you should stick with the best of 11, but we'll see what Size says. If Size wants to take the victory, it's the topic says best 11, so you've got to stick to the rules. Size may want to change it and play more games on the weekend, but GG's. These games are over. So GG's, cheers for tuning in. I think we reached almost over 400 viewers at one point. So thanks to everybody that tuned in. Thanks to forgotten the name of the guy that donated. Or did I imagine that? I think I imagined that. But welcome to all new subscribers. Hopefully you enjoyed these challenges as well, because there's been 3. That's the 3rd challenge this week. Maybe we'll have some more in the weekend. And if nobody else can take Boycah down besides Size in this rematch, then maybe I'll challenge him at some point as well. But yeah, GG's. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.